Usually a world is unlimited. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want, with no clear borders. But my world is different. It is split up into continents, with each continent having its own unique climate. My goal with this is to fill my home continent with builds, and I really want to make it feel lived in. I'm not really sure about the build style or theme, but before any of that we're gonna have to take care of the necessities. And just like in the other world, we'll just punch on wood. So anyways, after all of that explaining, I went exploring trying to find a cave. And while I'm exploring, I would like to explain my main two goals in this episode. First off, I want to find a lot of andesites so I can get started on all those great things. Secondly, I want a starter base, cause I can't really be homeless now, can I? And I also need something nice for the thumbnail. As I said, I haven't really done much planning, so I don't really know what kind of base I will be going for. But we'll probably try to go for something that, you know, fits with the icy theme. Wait, is it dark? Already? That was fast. Thought we did at least have like a few more minutes of daylight. So I dug a little bit deeper. While caving I found a tiny crumb of andesite. So what I'm about to tell you is pretty darn crazy. So I'm just walking around, minding my own business, plunking, and then I see some diamonds. But these aren't just any diamonds. These are 4 separate veins right next to each other. But then, not too far away, I found even more diamond veins. And after all of those diamonds, I also found a large vein of andesite. I mined it, gaining about 1.5 stacks of andesite. This completes the first goal of my episode. And if all of those diamonds and that andesite was not crazy enough, I also found a gigantic iron vein. And to top it all off, I also got a music disc. Now I just want to reiterate how insane that mining experience was. From 33 diamonds, a bunch of andesite, a giant iron vein, a music disc, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention a mine shaft. And all that happened within half an hour. I mean, yeah, you can see yourself, it's insane. On my way out of the mines, I did almost drown to death, but thankfully I managed to mine through the ice and survive. I do kind of want to do some exploring and see what this world has to offer. And go exploring I did, but before that I used my diamonds to craft some new gear. And also a jukebox. Yeah, I immediately found a shipwreck. The loot wasn't too extravagant, just some potatoes and some trims. But not too far away, I found an andesite boulder. So I guess andesite goal double complete? I continued exploring but didn't find anything special. Until this. Okay then. I'm speechless, this is just ridiculous. I find all of these rare things and now I find this. A gigantic tower. Ice. And epicness. And here we are, just where we begun. Somehow I just found myself here randomly. Well, but I think this is a good place for a beginner base. Like right up on this this hill over here. And it's also close to that village over there and the tower. Yeah, I think I'll pick somewhere in this general area. So I was really struggling with what I wanted for a starter base, but then I saw this boat by Cebu. And that really made me want to have a boat be somehow involved in my base, despite the fact I live on an icy mountain. I sketched this to get a general idea of the layout of the build. Then I colored it in to get a good idea of the blocks I wanted to use in the palette. I was struggling with the roof a bit, but then I saw this thumbnail by Henry Paka and decided that that was gonna be the roof I went with. So now that I've come up with a design for the base, I'm not really sure that this is the best place for it. I think I'd really like a more flat place. I think ideally I'd like to be a bit closer to the village. Yeah, here it is. That place is nearby. You know what? This place looks pretty good. Yeah, here. I think this is the best place. Probably. I would like to start building as soon as possible, but I'm kinda missing most of the things I need to build with. So I guess I'll just go and collect them. I also need some food. That was a horrifying experience. Well, I survived at least. Almost 2 drownings in one episode, that was unlucky. Guess I'm not going near water again. I did find a cactus while out exploring. It seems this place might not have always been this frigid. From the looks of it, this cactus might even be the last of its kind. Well, I got all this glass, nice and smelted at least. So, now that I have all the materials, I guess it's time to get building. The build is done. Oh well, mostly. We're still missing 2 interiors, but for the most part, the build is done. We have our little utility area. I can smelt and store my stuff and craft. And then we have these 2 rooms which I haven't really decided what to do with yet. And up here we have my captain's quarters. You know, where I steer the ship with my steering wheel that doesn't exist yet, and also sleep. And I also have my little cactus here. Feel free to leave some name suggestions for him in the comments. But yeah, in general I'd say this build is pretty darn great. Now this is the end of the video, so excuse me as I go and stare into the sunset dramatically. I'm gonna have to do this with sunrise instead.